Hello techno, synth and groovebox lovers. If you want to know how to make spectacular build-ups and hard-hitting drops with the Syntakt or the Digitakt, then this video is definitely for you. I will show you how to make easy drops and breaks in the beginning, and then as we progress I'll show you some harder and fancy versions in the end. So enjoy this tutorial and let's get started. Alright, let's have a look at the easiest way to create a drop. Therefore, I'll play you the complete pattern first. Okay, we've got the kick on 9 and the bass on 1. And we've got some heads on 4 and rides on 12. So, what we do now is, before the break, I'll leave the heads and rides muted, and then in the break we will mute 9 and 1, and after the break we will bring in everything. So 9 and 1, 12 and 4. So let's have a listen what this sounds like. Yeah, there you have it. That's the easiest way to create a break and a drop. Alright, the next drop is also pretty easy, but it needs a bit of preparation, but I'll walk you through it. So you need 3 patterns basically for this drop. Let's start with the first one. The second pattern is the break, and there I've put a low pass filter. On the break, of course, I've also taken away the heads and the kick and the bass, and now I slowly increase the low pass filter, and you can hear white noise coming up. The white noise has been there all the time, but because of opening up the filter it seems as if I'm adding white noise. So nothing fancy, I just have to turn up the white noise and then move to pattern 12. And one other thing you might know, or you should know, is at the beginning of pattern 12, let me quickly go through. That's the track. So you can see that I also put just some white noise with some LFO modulation, filter frequency and amp panning on the first step, so that after my white noise in the break is released, you have this nice blending over in the drop. So without talking, let me play this drop to you one more time. Yeah, and there you have it. You pretty much just need 3 different patterns and fire them up, and in the middle you just have to open up the low pass filter. That's it, and it sounds already pretty amazing. So drop and break number 3 is a neat little trick that I use quite often. On 8 I've placed white noise with a very long attack time. So as you can hear, to make the white noise ring out. I've also some delay and some reverb on it, and I didn't apply any LFOs. Okay, so now before I go into the break, which is in this case 7, I'll start at 2, bar 2, then I hold down the white noise for 3 bars, release it to make the transition into the break, and then I'll do the same to make the transition into the drop. So let's have a listen. To spice things up, I can now in the break bring in some delay, maybe some additional reverb. And now I apply the white noise. So let me show you the final and the most difficult technique to create interesting breaks and drops. And therefore, if we are in a break, we slowly increase the delay time, the delay, not the time, to about 100. Then we hit funk and filter to also increase the feedback to, let's say, 104, 105. Just a little hint, if you have a Digitakt, you cannot use this FX block. Yeah, I've routed basically all the tracks in there. You have to hold track and then basically turn the encoders here for the delay so that it applies, so that the delay is applied to all of the other channels too. Anyways, then after you've increased the delay time here to about 104, you hit the stop button at the end of the break. Then everything stops. When everything stops, you increase the delay time. Then you decrease it, get some really nasty feedback, and then during this nasty feedback, it's time for you to switch over to the next pattern, hit play again, and start the next pattern. So let me demonstrate you what this looks and sounds like. Have even gone a little further and waited a little longer for this feedback to even, you know, increase more. But to be honest, I was scared a bit. So this is really the tough thing about this, trying to find the right spot when to start the next pattern and hit play again. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this little tutorial and you maybe found a new break technique or drop technique that you didn't know before. See you next time. Peace out.